हरि करना।
Next, it's time to look into chain rule. Chain rule. The chain rule is used to compute the joint probability of several random variables by multiplying conditional probabilities. For a set of discrete random variables x1, x2, x3, and so on xn. So the chain rule can be expressed as follows. So the conditional probability of each, so p of x1 multiplied by p of x2 given x1, then p of x2 multiplied by, then after that you will it will be multiplied with the probability of x 2 x3, probability of x3, and then x4, and then x5, given the previous probabilities, and it goes on like that. It goes on like that. So it starts with the first probability, just a normal probability of x1. After that, the conditional probabilities will be added. So p of x1, then p of x2 given x1, then it's multiplied by p of x3 given x1 comma x2, it's multiplied by p of x4 given x1, x2, x3, and so on, p of xn given x1, 2, and so on xn minus 1. That's what I hope you're getting my point. This is for discrete random variables. Okay, the chain rule is used to compute the joint probability of several random variables by multiplying the conditional probabilities. You see, whatever you see, these are all multiplication of conditional probabilities only. So let's take for a set of random variables, for set of discrete random variables x1, x2, x3, x4, and so on xn, the chain rule, the probability of x1 comma x2 comma x3 and so on xn is equals to conditional probability of each random variable. So p of x1 multiplied by p of x2 given x1 multiplied by p of x3 given x1 comma x2 multiplied by p of x4 given x1 comma x2 comma x3, and so on, p of xn given x1, x2, x3, and so on xn minus 1. This is what is our chain rule. So chain rule. So example, in object detection, again, in object detection, not image recognition or image classification. In object detection, the chain rule can be used to compute the joint probability of the pixel intensities, object location, and object label by multiplying the probabilities of the pixel intensities. So pixel intensities given probability of p of pixel intensities given the object location, object label, and so on, if you have anything. Okay, so that's how we use in object detection. The chain rule can be used to compute the joint probability of the pixel intensities, object location, and object label by multiplying the probabilities of the pixel intensity given the object location and label, and the object location given. Then after that the object location given the object label and the another object feature. Okay, so that's what the example for chain rule.